Making the headlines this morning, Soludo says Owogu Market on Onitsha to open in 10 days' time. Ocha Brigade recognized as overall best performing agency in Anambra State. Nigeria makes significant progress in meeting international standard against money laundering. U.S. downsizes a federal workforce cuts 11,000 jobs. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080 022 00008. Welcome to the Breakfast News. I am Chidima Orangwa. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has expressed optimism that the Owogu market closed down for fake and substandard drugs by National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Country NAFDAC will be opened in not more than the next 10 days. The governor was speaking when he visited the market closed down 2 weeks ago. Correspondent Ejike Abana filed on this report taken from our studio.
Governor Soludo emphasized that government agreed with NAFDAC to increase the labor force and security within the market and make owners of shops in each of the lines part of the investigation. The governor equally called on NAFDAC to interrogate the entire fake drugs ecosystem to get to the source as a permanent solution to the problem. He recalled that in 2007, the market was closed for 4 months, saying that drug is on the exclusive list for Nigeria, and urged the traders to commence self-policing once the market is reopened to forestall another closure.
The whole ecosystem, from the manufacturer to the importation, through those who clear them at the ports, whether airport or seaport, all those are part of the chain. They're part of the criminal ring, destroying our people. Anambra must be free of fake and dangerous drugs. So the primary duty of NAFDAC here is to save us from ourselves.
The Southeast Regional Controller of NAFDAC, Mr. Martins Iluyomade, who took the governor around the market premises, brought the governor to speed with some aspects of the ongoing investigation. The visit took a different turn when it was observed that even shops within the plumbing market were converted as drug sale outlets, just as chairman of the Onitsha Building Materials Traders Association, Chief Chikode Ejiofor, expressed shock at some of the discoveries made by the NAFDAC. Ejike Abana, ABS News.
As part of efforts to enhance digital governance and improve public service delivery, the Anambra State government, through the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, in collaboration with the Ministry of Information and the Anambra State ICT Agency, has trained representatives from various ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, on Solution Lens platform ahead of its official launch scheduled to hold on Tuesday, 25th of February 2025. Correspondent Joseph Ewacha guarded the Solution Lens is a digital platform designed to enhance citizens' engagement by providing a direct communication channel between the Anambra State government and its citizens, thereby promoting transparency, accountability, and accessibility. Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra Ocha Brigade has been recognized as the overall best-performing government agency in Anambra State within the first 1,000 days of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's administration. Correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo reports that the recognition followed an assessment by Free News Magazine, a Port Harcourt-based mass communication firm which evaluated the contributions of various agencies towards the actualization of Governor Soludo's vision of making Anambra a livable, prosperous homeland and best destination for investors.
Presenting the Award of Excellence to Ocha Brigade, the leader of the team, Mr. Anambra, stated that the agency earned the top position due to its efforts in restoring environmental sanity and instilling a culture of cleanliness among residents. Receiving the award, the managing director of Ocha Brigade, Comrade Celestine Anere, expressed gratitude to the organization for recognizing their efforts in making Anambra cleaner and more habitable, assuring that the recognition would further motivate them to continue to serve the Anambra selflessly. Emmanuel Okonkwo.
The Accountant General of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwudi Okoli, has commended Anambra Broadcasting Service for distinguishing itself in public enlightenment service. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim has details of the report.
Dr. Okoli, who made the commendation when the managing director of ABS, Mr. Christopher Moloku, and the executive of Nigeria Union of Pensioners, ABS chapter, paid him courtesy visit in his office in Oka, urged the media outfit to sustain its high standards in the nation's broadcast industry.
Our duty at government vessels is to continue to explain and equally to act where we are supposed to act, we act.
In his remarks, the managing director of ABS, Mr. Moloku, explained that they visited the Accountant General to appreciate him for the financial advice he has been giving to ABS, which he said is critical to the growth of the establishment.
We just came to look at him again and say, hey, this is the past of the ABS, this is the future. These are the pensioners and this is the new manager. And we want to cross-pollinate ideas and see the beautiful babies we can make.
On his part, the chairman of Nigeria Union of Pensioners, ABS chapter, Engineer Boni Ezani, disclosed that they visited Dr. Okoli to intimate him on the plight of ABS pensioners and expressed joy that their meeting yielded fruit. News manager of the establishment, Mr. Abuchi Nwozo, also attended the meeting in Oka. Chukwemeka Modelim, ABS News.
In the quest to prevent the decline of Igbo language, some secondary school students have lent their voices to the call on Igbo parents to use English language as first language to bring up their children instead of Igbo language. To reconsider this practice, correspondent Queen Anibogo filed this report.
A final year secondary school student from Mata Christi Secondary School, Awada, Ms. Chioma Mama, explained that bringing up Igbo children with their mother tongue is very important as it is their identity, citing how other nations of the world like India, China, and even those that colonized Nigeria and African countries treasure their languages, saying that Ndi Igbo should also be proud of their own language by teaching their children how to speak it.
Ịga n'obodo ndị India ha na-asụ asụsụ ha, iruo na China ha dị proud na-asụ asụsụ ha, mana anyị mabụzi ndị Igbo pụta anyị na-eme ka ime karịa ndị kụziri anyị.
My advice to every parents is that they should help us, their children, in teaching them Igbo language. They should make use of Igbo language at home.
In their separate remarks, other students, Ms. Chinecherem Nwole and Master Chigozie Onyebaluchi, said Igbo parents who use English language as first language for their children are killing the Igbo language and culture and should desist from such. Queen Anibogo reporting for ABS News.
Nigeria has recorded significant progress in meeting the international standards against money laundering and terrorism financing, according to the Financial Action Task Force, FATF. In a statement from the Strategic Communications Office of the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, and FATF acknowledged Nigeria's effort in implementing the action plan agreed upon with East International Cooperation Review Group, ICRG. The plan aims to address weaknesses identified in Nigeria's 2021 Anti-Money Laundering and Counter-Terrorist Financing AML-CFT Mutual Evaluation Report. The plenary also praised Nigeria's continued high-level political commitment to improving its financial system. It noted the coordinated effort of various stakeholders led by the NFIU to strengthen the effectiveness of the country's AML CFT measures. The FATF stated that Nigeria is on track to complete its action plan before the May 2025 deadline. The organization expressed the confidence that Nigeria could exit the grey list before the end of this year if the current pace of progress is maintained. The Trump administration is cutting down more than 11,000 jobs at the Internal Revenue Service (IRS) and the Pentagon as part of its sweeping effort to shrink the size of the federal workforce. Around 6,000 layoffs at the IRS began on Thursday, coming in the middle of tax season as millions of Americans file their returns. The Defense Department plans to axe more than 5,000 jobs next week as part of a goal to reduce its nearly million-strong civilian workforce by 5 to 8, the Pentagon said on Friday. The Trump administration has appointed Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency to implement the layoffs as part of a cost-cutting drive. Most Americans have a deadline of 15 April to file their taxes, though the government allows extensions under some circumstances. In our sports, Atalanta manager Gianpiero Gasperini is reportedly considering stepping down from his role amid a heated public dispute with star forward Ademola Lookman. The rift between the pair, exacerbated by Atlanta's Champions League elimination, has caused serious doubt over their future in Bergamo. The fallout has left the club in a precarious situation, with Lookman likely to depart this summer and Napoli and Juventus closely monitoring his situation. Barely a year after Gasperini and Lookman helped Atalanta secure their club's first ever major European trophy by winning the Europa League. Both now appear set to leave under acrimonious circumstances. Lookman's meet penalty proved costly, and Gasperini did not hold back in his post-match criticism, calling the Nigerian winger one of the worst penalty takers he has ever seen. Lookman hit back the next day, accusing Gasperini of being disrespectful. And that's just about it on the news this morning. But before we go, a quick reminder that you can follow news and programs from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television, or follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Our top stories again. Saludo has said Obwakwa Market, Onitsha, will open in 10 days. Ocha Brigade has been recognized as overall best performing agency in Anambra State. Nigeria has made significant progress in meeting international standards against money laundering. We told you on the forums in the U.S. has downsized its federal workforce, cuts 11,000 jobs. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080 022 00028. And that's it on the Breakfast News this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Chidima Oranwa. Good morning.